was once a son who couldn't wait to become a father. I was once a writer who wanted to be a great poet. I was once a boy who dreamed about becoming a superhero. The road we walk is not meant to be easy.
Do I look HIV positive? Did my poetry captivate you, emancipate you from your curiosity, or did you just stare? Puzzled. Dissecting with sickness is supposed to look like young ethnic male when I just see another Puerto Rican tale that ends with Bible scriptures. Crusadios wrapped around hands as you kiss Jesus, insisting he tend to my soul. Would the literature of my time be significant? Or would it crumble like... If I was a college professor, the only thing my syllabus would say is broken hearts equal dumb, deaf, and blind. And in no way is that meant to offend those who find love to come easy, but fuck you. And even that takes 2 syllables, and I am still only one. Whether me, he, or I, there's only so many ways I can lie to myself. You see, there's a million ways to describe love. But I only know a million ways to pursue it. And after all the possibilities, opportunities, blind dates, Facebook, and MySpace, I'm still searching for my space within a hole. If shoes were any measurement of persistence, I own a Foot Locker, Reebok, Steve Madden, pay less because I seem to pay more to get less. And gymnastics isn't necessary here to teach the value of balance. You see, I dress to impress. Bought cologne that the store clerk swore was the best. Even decide to confess to all of you that I am physically exhausted from the stress of first date tests, rehearsing all the possible scenarios that ultimately will end in a mess, when all you want to do is appear sane and intriguing, not desperate, wish for, way to believing, not to mention the dark, hollow, quiet emptiness you have left in my wallet. Physics? What if I was HIV positive? Would my poetry captivate you, emancipate you from your curiosity, or would you just stare? Puzzled. Dissecting with sickness is supposed to look like young ethnic male when I just see another Puerto Rican tale that ends with Bible scriptures. Crusadios wrapped around hands as you kiss Jesus, insisting he tend to my soul. Would the literature of my time be significant? Or would it crumble like the ends of a lit cigarette? What would you tell my mother as she kneels in her unwelcoming black dress, never anticipating shouting to death? Could you soothe her distress with the words of the potency to distract her tears? Cradle her like she was just born. Sip doses of optimism into her questioning of faith. Could you stand pat, patient, quietly inviting? Imagine men sitting in circles, admitting their talents in procreation alongside the deficiencies in raising. The bar sits as high as we set it, or as low as we perceive it. Salvation for the walkouts. Once in every 5-year phone calls, doors that never seem to knock are never fully guaranteed. Sometimes we need to be led blindly. Footprints only last until the rain clears it up, if only memories faded as quick. I now stand in shoes others never tied. Applied in simple mathematics, absence will always equal 0. But the product of nothing can still amount to something. Usher may have learned to move mountains, but we learned to run through them, prove them wrong, make the adaptations to perfect this song. We can be superheroes. In elementary school, my teacher Joan asked me what Puerto Rican was. Separated from my grandmother's arroz con gandules, plastic couches, fanless, AC-less, clothes for less, used mattresses, drinking Tang with crackers and Vienna sausages. I had no freaking idea what it meant. See, Latino for me wasn't just a term. Boricua, shout out to the block of flags hanging off antennas. It was a rite of passage, an introduction into the speech of tongue whips and rolling R's. I was caught in between the language of 2 oppressors, hanging on to an alphabetic construction of a sentence that was built on stripping our traditions and filtering them into a Eurocentric preference. Don't you dare tell me I am less Spanish because my Spanglish comes out less than fantastic. So maybe my I want jugo or yo quiere chicken isn't quite grammatically. I will never be confused with Telemundo or speak like Novela tried to teach me to. I have no pronunciation and my accent, and I speak more South Bronx than Bayamon. My language has more surprises than Tiger Woods and ABC's lost. I remember thinking, damn, I'm a lost cause. Tan skin, greased hair, mustaches at the age of 8. I knew how to shave before most boys knew what puberty felt like or how cherry chapstick tasted on your crush's lips. I was an oddball in the game of dodge the Spanish speakers. I know, it's tragic. I would hide from Hispanics looking for translations or directions. Just admitting this embarrassing series of my past feels like a monumental collapse. You know you're a real Latino when you go on vacation and come back fast. And shit, I barely weighed 130 pounds at 15, so now I can't even gain weight from the delicacies of pork skins and fried plantains. I mean, a lot I know.
Here I am. Join me.